We are with Representative David Hackney from the 11th District. It is February, Black History Month, and you have been extremely involved in a lot of things happening. How was it delivering the prayer the other day?
I was honored to have the opportunity to give the opening prayer for session in Black History Month. I found a prayer that was a prayer for mercy that indicated that after hundreds of years of struggle, Black Americans in this country have persevered and they have asked for mercy in an effort to do so.
And in that same theme, there are a number of public safety bills that you have been working on, and I want to ask you about a few of those. First, let's start with 1054. What does that bill do?
House Bill 1054, prime sponsored by Representative Jesse Johnson from the 30th, is a police tactics bill. And importantly, it has prohibited chokeholds and neck restraints, like the kind that were used on George Floyd. Despite pushback by Republicans that these techniques were necessary for law enforcement, we believe that the people have spoken and that they are no longer culturally appropriate as part of the law enforcement toolbox.
The next question I have for you concerns House Bill 1267. This is about independent investigations, is that right?
Yes, HB 1267 provides for independent investigations for police-involved deaths in the state of Washington. It was an understanding by the community that we didn't believe that police officers in the same department or even in neighboring departments could objectively investigate other police officers for police-involved deaths. So this has gone to executive session. I was able to be the committee sponsor and respond to numerous Republican amendments that were attempting to reverse the impact of this bill.
Next, I would like to ask you about House Bill 1310. You have great involvement in this bill. What does it do?
House Bill 1310 creates a new standard of conduct for police officers in the use of deadly force. It is making the transition from the reasonable officer standard to only using deadly force when it is absolutely necessary because of an imminent threat and that there are no other de-escalation techniques that are available. This is a sea change in how police officers will be expected to conduct their work. I've been asked by Chair Goodman to respond to a number of amendments by Republicans who are attempting to weaken the bill to the point of having no impact.
I would like to ask you about House Bill 1090. This one bans for-profit detention facilities.
Yes, House Bill 1090 bans private prisons in the state of Washington. I think this is a particularly important bill because I do not think that the in-custody incarceration should be delegated to organizations with a for-profit motive. When we take the responsibility of incarcerating someone, we must ensure their health and safety, and that is a public obligation and should not be delegated to for-profit corporations who have the incentive to make more money by not providing adequate care to incarcerated individuals. We don't throw them away. We like to rehabilitate them and get them back and re-enter into society as soon as practical.
And lastly, I would like to ask you if you have a specific message about Black History Month for your constituents.
You know, I come from the adage that Black History Month should be every month, but I really appreciate the opportunity to delve more into historical Black figures. And I think this should be part of understanding everyone's ethnic background and celebrating everyone's ethnic background. So Black History has a month. There's months for other ethnic groups. And I am proud of Black History Month. And I'm also proud to celebrate with the other multiracial groups here in the 11th District. The 11th District is one of the most diverse districts in the state, and that is our strength. That is an important part of who we are. We are hardworking, and we come from many different places. And I'm proud to be a representative of the 11th LD.